What's up, guys? Miami Dolphins lose 16-10 to the Indianapolis Colts, dropping their record to 2-4 on the season. This has become a painful exercise in fandom of watching all 60 minutes of these games because the Miami Dolphins are finding new ways to embarrass themselves. They are giving football games away. A game they look like they had completely in hand with this one. You know, just you had all you need to do, everything you need to do, all you need to do, keep it going with the lead. And you had two unbelievably bad turnovers from your alleged leaders of the football team. Two peas in a pod. Alec Ingold and Raheem Mostert wearing the goat horns today, and not the good kind, dude. Not the one that has everybody debating the goat all over Twitter every friggin' other day. I'm talking about screwing the pooch. Raheem Mostert and Alec Ingold coughing up footballs. Unbelievable. One leads to them giving up the lead. The next one ends up with them preventing them from getting a lead back. They were cruising. They were in a good spot. And wouldn't you know it, it was just a matter of time before the Indianapolis Colts would peck away, get Anthony Richardson in some kind of a rhythm. Once again, the defense wearing down because they're out on the field all the damn time. Snoop Huntley would get knocked out of this game. And you have Tim Boyle out there realizing that he has no timeouts because his coach is so easily tricked that he gave up a timeout in the most obvious situation where that team was not going to go for it on fourth down. They were not going for it on fourth down. Everybody knew it. You just had a horrendous throw from Anthony Richardson. As bad as the Dolphins were for most of the game, he was just as bad. Everybody knew that they were going to go for the field goal and at least take the lead. It doesn't even make sense why you would go for the touchdown in that situation. Doesn't even make sense. And there he is. What are they going to do? Timeout. This guy, dude, it's like having a golden retriever puppy. And it's easy to trick them into playing fetch. And you throw it, bring it back. Throw it, bring it back. Throw it, bring it back. And then when you want to trick the golden retriever, here. You fake the throw, you put it behind your back, and they're like, what happened? Then they look at you like, what? Oh, you got me. Yeah. Foist it again, Mike. Another timeout, given up. And wouldn't you have loved it in that final drive where Tim Boyle was being the architect of a drive of crap to have one timeout because this guy's dumping off passes to Devon Achane, who has no shot at getting out of bounds. What a freaking disaster, dude. This team, man, they are some kind of awful. They are a sommelier brand of awful. You could just swirl it around your nose. Look at this beak. I could swirl it around that giant wine glass and it'd be like, earthy crap. Oaky crap. You could just, it permeates off the television with them. I'm so sick of watching these performances. And the thing that makes it disappointing today, there's been a comedy of errors as far as the guys falling apart. You lose Snoop Huntley, so you've lost your third quarterback to injury this year. This one in a super weird way. He's like rolling out. He's doing the Superman dive. Bang. Lands right on his throwing shoulder. You've had Skylar Thompson, who kind of got like shove-skied in the chest. Maybe it was from the drive before where he got crunched on his ribs. Of course, you have Tua, who hurt himself. What is this season? What is this season? And Mike, you're like, man, unreal, dude. And the thing that kills you the most is you go into this game, you're like, oh, we found an identity. All right, cool. Run the football. Although they did find something today. Jonnu Smith has found something with these quarterbacks that your star receivers have not, because he had a great game today. You know what I'm talking about, Sonny? He had a great game today. I'm blowing up my phone. What do you want? Stop texting me about this team. Oh, man. Nah, just people complaining about it. What do you want? Leave me alone. And this is the thing that annoyed me about the fans this week with this game and the pundits. I was debating with my co-host today because they're like, oh, all they're going to do is go get the win. And then reset. I'm like, yeah, but they haven't been playing good football. You know, like this team is so piss poor at the fundamentals. And two of your, you wish you could put it on Snoop Huntley, and you wish you could put it on Tim Boyle. But, like, you had the plan there. Don't lose the football. This Raheem Mostert comes back. Boom. Ball on the ground. You can't do that. What? Two just backbreakers for the Miami Dolphins. One that leads to giving up the lead, and the other one you would have at least had the lead. Where did that Ingold fumble take place? I couldn't believe it. I was like, what is happening here? Alec Ingold on the Indianapolis 13-yard line. Fumbles the football. Yaks up 3 points. Indy wouldn't score the next drive, but they'd score 2 drives later. So you would have at least been tied. And then, you knew old Fat Cat himself, old Garfield leg, was gonna sneak his way into this one. Jason Sanders, 54-yard field goal. Long one. Not nothing. But he gets hit handsomely. Do you ever feel like you trust him in the spot? No. I don't care how many games he goes out there and he gives you a 3 for 3. I don't care. They said today he was the most accurate kicker in Dolphins history. Whatever the hell prize they came to cook that one up. Nobody trusts him in a big spot. Nobody trusts him. And anybody who, and then after when he does have a good game is like, you see, you doubted Jason Sanders. Yeah, as you should. Anytime he makes it, it's a pleasant surprise. That's the way I look at it. Fat Cat can barely get out of his own litter box. Rolls in his filth. Fat Cat, dude. Ridiculous. You got a Fat Cat kicker, and you got a golden retriever coach who's like, The only thing you couldn't get with him today was a challenge. The only thing he loves more than running to make that stupid timeout call is running to go throw his stupid red flag. Because he can't do anything else. He's like, what else? And what else can he do? These are his quarterbacks. Tyler Huntley, Tim Boyle. Nobody using Joe Flacco today. A perfectly good Joe Flacco just sitting on the sidelines doing nothing. Lose to a quarterback today who throws 10 of 24 for 129 yards. I will say, he is the most intimidating dude to tackle at that position in the league, more than Josh Allen. The amount of guys, I saw Zach Sealer had him. I'm like, I've never seen anybody make Zach Sealer look human, look like a mere mortal. This guy, just everybody bouncing off of him like ping pong balls, rushing through Zach Sealer. There was one where Calais Campbell got him, but even that was like, it took all of Calais Campbell's might. Calais Motherly been all 6'8" of them. Crazy. Oh, man. Get to that final drive. Tim Boyle throws to Cheetah for the first time. His first catch today inside 2 minutes to Tyreek Hill. He went to Jonnu for the first down, who was good. He was looking for Waddle, incomplete. He scooted for a first down, got a fresh set of downs. Then he went to Achane, got 9 yards at 2nd and 1. Throws a pass to Devon Achane that had no shot of getting out of there. Clocks it, 4th and 2. Wet fart ball. End of game. Terrible. Achane had a pretty good performance today on his comeback. He was wearing the Guardian cap. I wonder if Tua will wear that. Oh, man. I'm doing this before. I'm not listening to McDaniel. I don't have it in me right now. I just don't have it in me. And so I don't know. I don't know if Tua's coming back or what. Who cares? But the thing that's disappointing about the 3 losses that they've had in this stretch, they finished this Tua-less stretch 1-3. This one was in hand. You know, the Titans one, you're kicking yourself because like you lost to Mason Rudolph, played a horrible game. This one, you had the game plan, you had the blueprint. For the most of the game, you were for a half of the game, you rode the blueprint, and then all of a sudden it was like over. 2 of your supposed leaders can't get it done. Alec Ingold got so lucky on that one first down that he had a couple of weeks in the first week of the season. They called that stoned, dude. Ridiculous. What a horrible performance by them. Inventing new ways to be bad, these Dolphins. Or reincarnating ways to be bad. They've probably been bad under other regimes. I'm talking about reinventing ways to be bad in this regime. Mike, I can't believe you fell for that stupid 4th down play. You thought they were going for it. Ridiculous, dude. Oh, man. I mean, what else you want to say? You want me to really recap anything else like of note from this game? I don't know. Odell Beckham Jr. Every time they throw in the pass, I'm just like, this dude should be playing in the XFL. He looks so slow and looks as he has no interest of going over the middle of the field. And then highest paid receiving duo in the league. You didn't even look at them. What did they get? 2 targets amongst themselves today? 2 targets? That's what your backup quarterbacks could get you today? Tyreek Hill, 2 targets. Jalen Waddle, 2 targets. 4 targets, 2 catches, 19 yards. 1 catch apiece. No touchdowns. Trash, dude. So, like, now the storyline goes to, hey, Tua's back. And, like, now it's, like, even more pressure on him, which is like, hey, you cannot. It's a must-win next week. It's as must-win as a must-win gets. It's more so a must-win than it is a don't-lose because the Dolphins don't deserve the respect of a don't-lose game, so it's a must-win. And if you don't win these next 2 weeks, you might as well just pack up the circus tent. But what could lead you to believe the way this team is, the way that they're banged up, and then the guys who aren't banged up, the way those guys yak it up and blow it, and the coach being so easily fooled. Like, who's the grown-up in this team that can get this actually fixed? Who? I mean, Calais Campbell can only do so much. Zach Sealer can only do so much. Man, I just got a zonk notey. Oh, man. Zonk says, another tough loss today. Maybe we'll get lucky next week against the hashtag Arizona Cardinals, hashtag fins up. I was keeping an eye on Detroit versus Minnesota today. The Vikings have a hell of a team this year, but thanks to the Lions, they won't go undefeated. Hashtag Perfectville. Well, great song. What a terrible year. Brutal.